Okay, so they're both pretty experienced.
Yeah, they're both around the same experience. I think Joe's stand-up might be a little bit better from what I could see backstage. And he actually caught him with a straight left there.
Joe's definitely trying to use his range to his advantage.
Once again, these two guys, they're not backing down from each other. Everybody came to fight tonight.
Nice push. Nice thrust kick that roll left. Nice kick. I like that technique there. Good. Nice tied up against the cage there. He's got a right underhook. This is Jay.
Using a taller fighter, that's definitely what Jay wants to do, right? Getting close and cut off that range.
Yeah, that's what I would do these days. But he looks to be a power puncher anyways, you know? And he looked like he had some good kicks as well. I like that that's beautiful.
Jay is staying off.
He just made a slight mistake, but lifted the leg a little bit too high. Joseph's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
Unfortunately, in this game, a slight mistake like that can cost him a broken leg.
I really thought Jay would be the first person to take somebody down,
really?
being a short opponent.
Yeah.
I mean,
he looks actually,
well, at least attempt.
Knows what he's doing. Nice switch of the hips, however. Looks like Jay is going to regain his guard back.
Jay's able to recompose guard. Looks,
and he was in a tight side control position as well. He's comfortable.
Because he seems to be pretty composed down there. Not excited.
Well, right now, Joseph is not throwing anything. He's working very slowly to try to get his position in. So, I mean, there's no reason to panic.
I would definitely posture up and throw my hips forward. However, now
to guard. Oh, look. He's going for
high guard.
Yeah. He's got to suck him away from the cage. Nice.
There he goes. So he did it.
Keep his head. Yes, you got to keep his head pressed against the cage. Keep his back above him.
Elbows. When your opponent's head to press up against the cage.
Right now, the most simplest thing he could do is body head. 2 shots to the body, 1 to the head, and get Jay thinking.
I would shoot my hips forward here, posture up, and throw some.
Looks like Joseph may be trying to do something.
He just got an underhook there. He's going to stand him up. Wow.
I'm surprised with that stand-up.
I'm surprised on that one.
I'm surprised with that stand-up.
They're both actively rolling and moving.
Yes.
There's not much action, though, on the ground, so I can kind of see it. Nice.
Jay took a pretty tough kick there. He's a little red on the side from that. Jay still seems to be a pretty aggressive fighter, the more aggressive fighter.
He has a nice little slice elbow there, but he just let Joseph turn him really easily into the cage.
Jay is throwing a lot of these knees. I don't think he should throw any more of these knees too high to the head. Seems
he needs to take him back down.
Jay needs to dig that right underhook. He's digging right underhook. Separate with his left arm.
With some nice knees from the man.
And then I go right knee to the leg.
right now, I would drop down for the double leg. Joseph's legs are so close together. I mean, that overhook can't stop him from dropping down and catching that single right now.
Joseph's not looking too enthused right now, but however, his back's on the cage. There he goes. Nice.
Right now,
neither Muay Thai match we got.
Yeah. Neither guy's dominating right here. They're pretty much transitioning back and forth.
It looks like he's gonna press off for it.
Jay's got to keep his head up in these exchanges too.
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph's landing some tough knees to the body.
Nice elbow. Very with an elbow. I like what he's doing here by pressing the elbow away. That's what I would do, and throw the left elbow off.
Over top. Yeah, exactly.
There he goes.
Very with another elbow that connects.
But he gave up that underhook.
And he's backing up at the same time is what his problem. Finding the medium to press that elbow out and keep pressure against the cage is where he's having the issue.
Yeah, these guys are just exchanging knees here, back and forth, and fight. This is a super, super tiring fight right here. Very, very tiring. It might not look like it, but it wears you out. All right, he's got a whizzer, and he used it to stay standing. All right, so what a whizzer is back home for you guys that don't know is Jay's got his left arm over top of Joseph's right arm, and that's what's called a wizard.
And they stop.
And the first.
Right now, I see that the 6'4" frame that Joseph has is he's taking advantage of Jay right now, being able to throw him a little bit, step in and get that little back trip. I think Jay needs to come in a little tighter and press him against the cage and get some takedowns of his own.
What do you think Jay's corner is going over with him right now?
Probably right now, he doesn't really need to change anything. He did pretty good in the first round. He didn't get dominated. So, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. And I would actually probably initiate a takedown if I was Jay right now.
I think he should definitely utilize the stand-up a little bit more and not really utilize the clinch game a little bit too much. I think Joseph's a little bit better in the clinch game. I think his stand-up's a little bit more powerful. He looked really good throwing his leg kicks. If I'm Joseph, I would definitely throw a little bit more elbows and look to get on top, again, and dominate.
I actually agree. I think Jay seemed to be a better striker. He just isn't able to get those shots off because
more powerful. Actually,
yeah.
Remember we were saying he came down from 205.
Yes. Nice straight right. Nice straight right.
Straight
there.
Straight two down the middle.
And
that works very good when you're fighting southpaw to orthodox.
Joseph's mouse open. I don't like that in a fighter. It's just there's a time and place.
There you go. Take him down.
Nice.
Take him down.
And now he needs to press that leg down and step that leg over, and there he goes.
Pass that guard. There you go.
And I would have went right to a left elbow there. He's using shoulder pressure. It looks like he's grappling a little bit more than throwing punches, but
now he's doing more to grappling than striking. It's like he's not transitioning
nice back
wrestling to a nice ground and pound or working more MMA.
But this is definitely where Joseph wants to be right now.
Oh yeah, he's on top. He's winning.
He suck his hips out right here, and he can step over for full mount if he wants to.
He's doing exactly what he's doing.
He needs to watch. He's a little high, but he's going to set up a guillotine here just in case he does fall backwards.
He's going to try to roll to the side. Joseph's going to try to go to the side. No, he gives it up.
He needs to walk around. He needs to walk around. Yes.
He's walking to the right way.
He needs to walk around to his side, to his left side. He did the right thing to defend. Tried to put his left arm into the shoulder.
I think Jay needs to separate right now. I think Jay needs to separate and start throwing some strikes. Once again.
Back down. Joseph takes him down again.
Back in half guard. Let's see how he advances now. Using that right shoulder pressure. It's definitely sucks.
Joseph's adding shoulder pressure against the jaw.
I had an old coach a long time ago. If you're the fighter on the bottom and you're throwing punches or knees to the body or whatnot, you're just reminding the guy on top, hey, I can throw punches as well. And they're going to come down way harder. And nice right elbow there if he wants it.
Joseph's trying to go for an arm bar. He's crossing the arms.
He's going for position here. He's got to watch out, though.
He's got his forearm pressure on the throat.
Be throwing elbows here.
Yeah, it seems like Joseph's doing more grappling space.
As soon as you say it, it's
He's trying to get his position first, it seems like. It's not as exciting, but
the right thing to do, right?
It is the right thing. Work your position. Maintain your base before you try to give up something crazy.
Jay's trying to get some strikes from the bottom to aggravate Joseph, but he really needs to work on getting off the bottom versus throwing strikes from the bottom.
Yeah, he tried for an elbow there.
Joseph just missed.
Good. That's exactly what I would have done. He did a good job to utilize his right underhook. He's got the left hook on the inside of the leg. I would try to elevate there if I was him and just to create a little bit of space. Joseph's trying to use his hips here to create a little bit of pressure and push down with his legs.
How much power can Jay really create from the bottom like that when he punches?
It's difficult to create any power from the bottom, but he excellent stand-up from there. He was in a bad position.
It's just aggravating. He needs to get his hips out right now before he get back to it again.
Yeah, it looks
the problem
like,
is Joseph's able to suck his hips into him.
Joseph
able to
is
step around.
definitely sucking the life out of Jay right now.
It's once again one of those guys who stay attached to you the entire time.
Yeah, he's got a trip right here if he wanted it.
And see, Joseph.
Might have been a possible low shot, but Joseph said, don't worry about it, keep working.
He's got another trip there if he wants it.
Jay's got to break free. He's got to break free.
He's got to. He keeps playing the Muay Thai clinch against a taller
opponent.
Exactly what he doesn't want to do.
Exactly.
And once again, Joseph stays attached the entire time. He's not letting him go. Yeah, he goes backward, he goes backward, he comes forward, he goes forward.
We'll see when a lot of fighters, man, they'll get in this mode like they can't pull the trigger, you know, and they'll just stay in one area and won't capitalize on anything. It seems like that's what both of them are doing. Actually,
We got the end of the second. Who you got so far?
I'm going with the Dark Knight on this one. First 2 rounds, he's taking him down. He was on top. He was mounted. Had the guillotine that round. Didn't finish the guillotine, but he took him down twice. Mounted him once. Sight was almost past the guard. Was in half guard. You know, so I got to.
Who you got, Adrian, after these first 2 rounds?
It's got to be Joseph Creer. He's controlled the fight. He stayed attached. He didn't throw many strikes from the bottom of the first round, and up to like the last few minutes of the second round. He's gotten 2 takedowns for the back trips. Jay's just got to stay away from him and start using the more strikes. I noticed earlier Joseph was kind of walking the wrong way while Jay was standing southpaw versus orthodox, and that allowed him to land that straight 2 right down there. Jay has got to stay standing and striking.
All right, we're getting ready to start the 3rd round. Now, Jay did come down from 205 to 185. Do you think that weight cut made?
I don't think so. It looks like a good size for a 185 guy. You know,
his cardio looks fine. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not the weight cut. It's the
he caught him a little bit. He needs to keep his distance, man. You're back on the cage. It's not what you want.
Definitely doing better when he keeps that distance.
Yes, he's finding the hand for that. He's finding the spot for that right hand.
If you look, see Jay's able to keep that lead foot on the outside. Every time, if you just throw a 1-2, it's going to land straight down the pipe. He almost caught him just now.
I'd be throwing that left hook to the right hand if I was Jay here.
What do you think? 2-3 or 3-2?
3-2.
3-2. To walk him right to the right hand.
Yep. Maybe a jab 3-2.
Yeah.
Nice body kick there.
Oh. Jay has definitely turned it up for the 3rd round. Landing way more strikes.
A few times with us.
He's rushing.
Exactly.
And now we're back with
Jay's got to get his hips out. He's got to keep his hips out. Keep circle. He's got a circle.
He's got a nice.
No, he can't.
I'd be following up, though.
Nice. Right there. 3-2. Again.
These guys definitely don't want to leave this.
Hard kick from Joseph.
Or the judges. They're out here to finish this fight.
There you go.
And he gets the takedown.
Joseph's got the takedown. So Jay is going to have a very hard time getting up from under Joseph.
Wide open, he can pass very, very easily. Just sliding the knee right through. Cut pass, shoulder pressure pass.
It's going to be a little.
Step pass. Any pass he wants to do, he's got it right now. There we go.
Baseball slide. Right there. All you got to do is plant his foot on the hip and push back.
definitely. He passes the side control pretty easily. He's just using his position here, not really throwing many strikes on the top.
If he leaves that right knee in there and go for the crucifix, he can get it over real fast.
Exactly, yeah. Another little elbow. They're grinding that elbow. He's trying to walk the cage here. If I was Joe, I'd walk him off the cage. Looks like he's trying to.
There you go. Choppy punch.
I mean, he's just grinding, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's stayed attached to him the entire time. And
I would scoot him off the cage, though, if I was
Now,
Joe.
there you go. Suck him away from the cage and chop the punches.
I mean, I can't lie. I would definitely want to see that striker. I mean, they did so well in that beginning
Yeah,
of the third
their
round.
stand-up looks really good.
Nah, he's stuck. He's stuck. There you go.
Jay is still fighting. He's still in this fight.
Nice.
He's not quitting. He's not giving up.
Underhook.
I would separate.
Yeah, under.
If I'm
Right
Jay,
now, Jay needs
try
to
to
hip out.
separate. Nice.
Come on, come on, come on.
Right
Jay
here.
stole this 3-2. It might be trouble for Joseph. Joseph needs to get
They
it back
both
together.
look. They both look like they got some gas. I didn't like that takedown attempt
Yeah,
right
under.
there. That's the problem with a hip toss. If you lose it, man, you end up on bottom.
I think this is for the first time in this fight. Jay has dominant position on
Lock him down, Joe.
Yes.
You're good. Breathe.
Right now, you
You're
need the
good.
head.
You're
You
good.
put the head to the cage, posture up, and finish the fight. He's got to fight out of this right now. I mean, Joseph's a little tired.
You're all right, Joe.
You don't get a better
Relax.
opportunity in this to
You're
end the fight.
good. Fight the hands.
Pass
Looks
the
like
guard.
he's-
Jay has a
Shoulder
pass the guard
hands.
easily.
I would pass. I would try to posture up as best as possible. Keep his head on the cage if I was him.
Well, he pops up, puts his hips in, and just go 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. He can end
Nice little short elbow with his right hand,
It's okay.
left hand.
You're good.
Just trying to work a high guard there. Controlling his posture pretty good. Shooting for an arm bar. Looks like he's got an arm bar here. If he can. Short time though.
Because he has the time to finish it, and he doesn't. Into the third, comes down.
And it looks like
All right,
Great.
3-round war.
Great.
What do you got? Who
Great.
you got?
I got
fight.
Joseph Creer.
Who you got?
I mean, Joseph took the first 2 rounds hands down, so the third round was just, your will. And it's questionable in the third round, but with that takedown down, I think.
So Jay should have tried earlier in the rounds to separate.
Yeah, he's got caught up in the Joseph game. I mean, Joseph game is fantastic. And I mean, I understand it's hard to get some of these guys off of you when they want to attach to you. It's a pain, you know what I'm saying? It's like trying to get that pain off you before the pain to
We're waiting on the judges to come back with the decision.
We thank all of our sponsors tonight for continuing to support Conflict MMA here in Augusta. Big shout out to Big Boy for keeping the music rolling tonight.
Still waiting on the judges' decision.
With the video and lights, always happy to have Omega Dave in the house. It's a great day to be Omega.
All right, here comes the decision.
We have the decision of our judges, and it it is not a unanimous decision. We call that a split. The 3 judges scored the fight 29-28, 29-28, 29-28.
That's a unanimous decision.
Split decision win. Joseph Creer.
Not a surprise about the win, but I am surprised that I was a split decision.
The Dark Knight. Split decision win. Joseph Creer.
I'd like to hear what judges scored for who, not for who, but how they scored. Yeah.
Joseph Dark Knight Creer takes the win back home to Bad Apple MMA, improving his record to 2-0-1. Yeah, definitely curious. We'd like to, take a look at the judges' fight cards.
Yeah.